Tom Cruise, born Thomas Cruise Mapother IV on July 3, 1962, in Syracuse, New York, is one of the most iconic and influential figures in the history of cinema. With a career spanning over 4 decades, Cruise has evolved from a charming young actor to a global superstar, producer, and daredevil who has redefined action movies. Raised in a modest household and facing a turbulent family life, Cruise had a difficult childhood. His father was an abusive disciplinarian, and the family moved frequently. Cruise was diagnosed with dyslexia, which made academic life challenging. Despite these hurdles, he developed a strong desire to act. Initially considering becoming a priest, he instead dropped out of high school and pursued acting, making his debut in Endless Love, 1981. His breakout came just 2 years later with Risky Business, 1983, where his legendary dance in a button-down shirt became an instant cultural moment. In 1986, Cruise skyrocketed to global fame with the blockbuster Top Gun, portraying the cocky but talented fighter pilot, Maverick. The film cemented his status as a Hollywood A-lister. Throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s, Cruise showed his dramatic range with acclaimed performances in films like Rain Man, 1988, Born on the 4th of July, 1989, and A Few Good Men, 1992. He received 3 Academy Award nominations and won 3 Golden Globes, reflecting both critical and commercial success. In 1996, Cruise launched the Mission Impossible franchise, not just as its star, but also as a producer. Over time, this series became one of the most successful action franchises in cinema history, thanks largely to Cruise's dedication to performing his own high-risk stunts. From climbing the Burj Khalifa in Ghost Protocol to hanging off the side of a plane mid-flight in Rogue Nation, Cruise continuously redefined what audiences could expect from action heroes. Known for his intense focus, strict fitness regimen, and fearlessness, Cruise pushes the boundaries of what's possible on screen. He trains like an athlete, pilots his own aircraft, and often refuses to use stunt doubles, earning admiration for his commitment to realism and authenticity. He is also a trained pilot, owning several jets and even performing flying scenes himself in Top Gun: Maverick. In 2022, Cruise returned as Maverick in Top Gun: Maverick nearly 36 years after the original. The film became a global sensation, earning over $1.4 billion at the box office and bringing older audiences back to theaters in the post-COVID era. It showcased Cruise not just as an action star, but as a savior of traditional cinema, in a time where streaming platforms were dominating. Outside film, Cruise is a prominent and controversial member of the Church of Scientology. While his public support has drawn criticism, he remains loyal to the religion, crediting it for helping him overcome his dyslexia and personal struggles. In his personal life, Cruise has been married to Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman, and Katie Holmes, with whom he shares children. His romantic life, religious beliefs, and media appearances, like his infamous jump on Oprah's couch, have often made headlines. With a career that boasts over 50 successful films, grossing $11 billion plus globally, 3 Oscar nominations, 3 Golden Globes, and dozens of awards and lifetime honors, Tom Cruise has become a symbol of Hollywood excellence and ambition. He has worked with legendary directors like Steven Spielberg, Stanley Kubrick, Martin Scorsese, and Oliver Stone, and continues to dominate the screen well into his 60s. Despite controversies and public scrutiny, Cruise remains one of the most bankable stars in the world, known for rejuvenating genres and pushing the limits of film production. Tom Cruise is not just a movie star. He is a force of nature in the world of entertainment. With relentless dedication, daring performances, and a legacy of unforgettable characters, Cruise has carved a permanent place in cinematic history. Whether flying fighter jets, running across rooftops, or delivering emotional monologues, Tom Cruise embodies the magic of the movies, larger than life, inspiring, and unforgettable.